Well, hello, thank you guys for turning back to see another video. And it's kind of funny, I'm in my daughter's room doing some tape bed and texture in here, getting ready to paint, put in some trim. Carpenters love trim, not tape bed and texture, but in the middle of that, I'm getting to use this space to do a project for a customer. I get to tell another story about something that's precious to a customer of mine. This fun project is from a customer of mine named Carol. Her great uncle built this back in the 1940s. It's a Knick Knack shelf. And what happened was this brad, this holder that holds it up on the wall, came loose. And when it came loose, the whole thing came crashing down, pieces coming off of it and it coming apart. And she had some family heirloom pieces on here, like some glass things and things that broke also, so it was heartbreaking. But when I went over to her house to see about doing an install of a trash can drawer in her cabinetry, she asked me if I would consider putting this back together for her, getting it in a good place to get back up on the wall. And of course, just like Grandpa Paul's magazine rack that I did for Peggy, I'm honored and blessed to be part of reassembling this and making it better and stronger than it was, but still maintaining what her great uncle did. So super excited about it. So we'll see how it goes along the way, and I'll give you updates. So getting started on this, it looks like step number one, I'm trying to figure out how to get these screws and stuff out. And one of the cool things that I discovered, if you look right here, I don't have a cool way to point at it. That right there is a little piece of dowel. So cool. So the screws are behind these. So what Carol's great uncle did when he made this was he cut pieces of dowel and he stained them and used them to stick inside the hole where the screw is to hide the screw. That's so cool. I've got some dowel if I need to, but I'm hoping to reuse these in the same spots. But step number one is getting them removed without breaking them worse and get the screws out. Then I can put glue in and start getting it screwed back together. Cool idea. Always learning from other carpenters. Awesome. I'm using these panel nails. So in the past I've had them, but I never really used them. Not these particular ones, but these are really cool because they're black walnut colored. Pretty neat. Never used them before. I used them on the last project on Grandpa Paul's magazine rack, but let me use them here as well. So I'm going to put one of these in. Hope my hole that I drilled was big enough. We'll see. But this will just help reinforce this back part of the shelf where the split happened and uncool. So here we go. That worked out awesome. Not really. Well, I'm coming to the end of this reassembling and repairing of this wonderful Knick Knack shelf. My customer Carol, that was built in the 1940s by her great uncle. And what I'm doing to finish it out is putting on these sawtooth holders here. These hangers. It had one in the back in the middle here. That's what came loose. I'm assuming it was the original thing. And it just came loose, and that's what caused everything that was on it. Some of her family treasures come crashing to the ground and broke. And of course that broke her heart. So we don't want to do that. So we're putting actually a hanger then, these sawtooth hangers, we're putting one of those on either side with the hope that it's going to distribute the weight and not allow it to come crashing down again. And so believe that that will work great. And so that's the plan. So that's it. The thing is basically finished. I'll just kind of show it to you like this. And it's done. Everything's put back together, got some fresh nails in it. Oh, it's not done. I forgot. Got the real cool little dowels that her great uncle made, little bitty. I had to make an extra one as well that I'm going to add to it, and then we'll be done. But this will still be the end of the video. You'll see a picture of the dowels as well. I'll try to add that to it. So thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Keep up with what we're doing. Next week, I'm going to be doing some trim carpentry with my buddy Kirk. We're going to be working over doing some crown molding and some base molding and stuff like that. That's the normal carpentry stuff. This stuff is the stuff that's just the joy and the lull to get to do things like this. So again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd sure appreciate it.